Okay, so if you haven't heard, new Metroid game was released. Yeah, can you believe it? For the anniversary of Metroid, a new Metroid game was released, and it was made by a fan. I don't know if any other people were involved, but I'm pretty sure it was made by one person. The game has been in the works for quite a while, and it was finally released maybe a day or two ago, a few days ago, whatever. So yeah, it was released out into the internet, and in less than a day or so, guess what Nintendo did? They took it down with a DMCA or copyright strike or whatever you call it. But yeah, it was taken down off of the Metroid database. It didn't take them that long to do that. They acted on that really quickly, didn't they? They were like that, like the snap of a finger. Can you hear that? It's a snap of a finger. That's how fast Nintendo was in taking down this fan game. Now, I'm pretty sure you can find the fan game in other places on the internet. I'm not sure if it was taking off the blog yet. The creator does have a blog. If you go to Google, you can find it easily. But I'm not sure if the download links were taken off of the blog, but I am sure that the download link was taken down by Nintendo on the Metroid database. So yeah, if you're interested in this game, I highly suggest you go check it out right now, because there is a chance that it may get completely wiped off of the internet, and if you want to play it, you'll probably have to find a torrent of it, and that is not advisable because, well, most of the time torrents are full of viruses, and, well, that's not a good thing for your computer, you know? All in all, that's a great game. It's a remake of Metroid 2 for the Game Boy. The game is fantastic. I have nothing else to say that because I might get into spoilers and then you'll start whining about it, and, well, go check it out. But I have to question the fact as to why Nintendo took it down. Yes, I realize it is a very well-made game and might make you feel a little bit threatened, you know. But Nintendo needs to adopt a new way of conducting their business. They should possibly be more like Sega. Yes, I know that might come to a shock of some of you, but yeah, they probably should be a bit more like Sega, which is Sega has been making efforts to reach out to the fans and incorporate them into their business. I mean, look at the latest Sonic game, Sonic Mania. That's looking up to shape up, it's shaping up to be a very nice game, and the fans are really involved in the project. They give feedback, and the developers of the game take that feedback into account, and that game looked like it was molded by feedback of of fans in general. That's what Sonic Mania looks like. So instead of smashing the fans' games, like they did with another Metroid 2 remake, they should possibly think about reaching out to their fan base, which has, given them millions, if not billions of dollars. They should try to cultivate sort of a relationship with them, That's what Nintendo should be doing, but no, they didn't. They just continue to smash every single fan game that they make, and, well, it's to be expected. I'm kind of understand that you have to run a business and you have to keep things in check, but it's kind of getting out of control in that manner. Deleting their game and not deleting it, filing a copyright against the makers of the game in less than a day or so. So what's the future hold for this Nintendo? I mean, I think they need to evolve and change their tactics a bit, because, well, even though they have been enjoying a moderate amount of success in the past few years or so, the Wii U is not doing that great. 3DS is doing moderately well, and well, you gotta change a bit. The company needs to alter itself to survive in this new climate. They need to, create a relationship with the fans. I mean, it feels like they have very little interaction with their fan base. Like, fan input means nothing to Nintendo. That's what it seems like sometimes. And I believe that the reason this game was released, this fan-made game, because, well, it was the anniversary for Metroid, and, they thought, hey, we're not getting a real Metroid game on the anniversary. We're only getting Metroid Prime Federation, which many people think isn't a real Metroid game, because it doesn't follow the Metroid formula. So, the fans made this game, or a fan made this game, and they released it on the anniversary. Which, many believe Metroid 2 was, a real Metroid game. Because if you play Metroid, you're upgrading your character or whatever, but another Metroid 2 remake is a proper Metroid game, and so they released it. And Nintendo wasn't too happy about it, and they smashed it, so, that's the whole story. In terms of real Metroid games by Nintendo, like I said, we'll be getting a Metroid Federation. I don't even know why it has Metroid in the name. It kind of looks like a generic space shooter, to be honest, with some Metroid elements. The monsters look a bit goofy. Not much you can do about that, but yeah. We'll see how the game turns out. I mean, it might be a good game, who knows. But yeah, pretty much covers it. See ya.